This week, we shine a spotlight on a young woman weaving beauty and sustainability into every strand. From Yenagoa, Bayelsa State capital, comes the story that blends innovation with nature. One entrepreneur is using fibers from plantain and banana stems to create hair attachments that aren't just good for your looks, but great for the planet too. This and more will be our focus in this week's edition of Green Angle. Welcome. I am Esther Mopariola. And before we begin, let's bring you updates from the world of environment.
The Ganye Chiefdom, which encompasses 3 local government areas in Adamawa State, is surrounded by mountains bordering the Republic of Cameroon. Those areas are believed to be rich in natural resources. However, the activities of illegal miners pose a growing security threat to the communities and the wide region of Adamawa. The traditional ruler Gamworin Ganye highlighted the severity of the security risks created by illegal miners during his appeal for the establishment of a military base. He stated that as stakeholders in maintaining peace, the community will intensify its effort to provide the government and security agencies with necessary support.
We have realized of late that this endowment of the chiefdom is already attracting interest from legal and illegal miners. Therefore, there is a potential negative security risk in the area. It is in this light we urge Your Excellency to help us reach out to the federal government to establish a military base in a strategic location within the chiefdom to avert criminal activities in the area. In addition to that, I think Your Excellency, the other time the army people approach that we have already secured a land, that whenever they are ready with your help, we shall donate the land to them.
Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintri expressed his commitment to eradicating illegal mining activities. He noted that the government has implemented measures to regulate illegal mining activities to bring order to the situation.
If you allow them, they will start importing arms to share for those that will create the environment for them to operate. Before you know it, they will put us against ourselves. So it is better we nip them in the bud and ensure that earlier we sack them out of that environment, the better for all of us.
Similarly, Governor Fintri received the management of the Adamawa State University, where he promised more investment in the education sector. The floodwaters may have disappeared, but the pain and destruction they left behind in Yola South local government area remains fresh, carved in the soil and scars into the life of those who survived. In Sabon Pegi, one of the hardest hit communities, residents like Nachafeda Suleiman are trying to make sense of what is left behind.
We thought it's just a normal rain, only for us to wake up to some kind of whistling sound. It was scary. For me, behind me, you can see there's a wall that is falling. So it was when this wall fell down that I got startled, because it's just the fence behind my window. I woke up, only for me to pat the window and notice that the water was almost at my window level. We've been experiencing flood perennially in this environment, but something of that magnitude, it has never been. 25 people have been confirmed dead. Many others are displaced, with households and properties worth millions destroyed.
At this point, we have over 137 households that have been affected. That translates to over 5,560 individuals. In terms of giving the number of households at 6 per household. That is just on ground now.
Although the affected areas are flood prone, community members have attributed the magnitude of the flood to a broken dam under construction by a Chinese mining company operating around the Uki Hill, overlooking the communities.
It's true, the dam is break. They are even trying to block the dam. The water inside the dam is big for the dam. The dam is trying to break all, and we meet them. They are trying to fix the dam, but they can't try it. They can't fix it because the water is too big.
Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintri, who inspected the flood-hit zone, firsthand says otherwise.
There is no dam that has caused this situation, problem. Yes, there was a heavy downpour, which we had flood of water from the mountain. But what actually happened, which is there for everyone to see, is that all the water canals and stormwater drainage that were constructed beautifully in this area were blocked, and the waterways blocked by people who have built illegal houses on them. To some extent that there are some bourgeois that have even blocked the waterway just for their own interest. This is exactly what has happened.
In Yola South, the flood may have passed, but the wounds it left behind remains wide open. For families like Nature Feeders, the journey to rebuild is only beginning.
In the heart of Yenagoa, where the land meets the water, a young lady is revolutionizing the world of hair attachments. Tari Robinson, a creative entrepreneur who has found a way to create natural, biodegradable hair attachments from the pseudostems of plantain and banana in a world dominated by synthetic hair extensions.
This concept started with curiosity, trying to do something that is new. And of course, I'd seen people do it. I saw it online in YouTube where Ugandans are doing it. But before then, growing up as a child, we used to play with the plantain stalk, make a doll out of it. But that was then. So as an adult, I was just going through the net trying to look out for plant-based materials. And that was when I stumbled on it.
The process begins in the plantations, where Tare and her team collects the pseudostems. They are then processed into thin stripes, which are often woven into intricate patterns. Once extracted, the fibers are washed and dried under the sun. Chemical dyes are used to create a variety of shades, ensuring that each strand retains its organic appeal. Finally, the fibers are woven into attachments that mimic the texture of the natural hair, soft, lightweight, and eco-friendly.
This is plantain tree.
Mrs. Samuel Anedu is a hair braider and hair attachments dealer. She tells us about how friendly the hair attachments are.
I've been using this product for over 1 year now. You can use it for coiling. You can use it on your natural hair. You can use it for Ghana weaving. So it's good. In fact, it can serve you what the other foreign one give us too. So it's good. It's soft. It doesn't itch your body when you leave it on your skin.
The fiber is okay to me. It's good to use and it's okay for the people. The people like it. Compared with the synthetic, it's okay. When they compare the both, when they see this fiber and the other one, they say that one is rubber. And I believe it will have side effect on someone's health. So by the time they look into it, they prefer this, our local product.
This is very light and very comfortable. It's not like the synthetic. Those ones are like if I use 2 packs. If I use 2 packs, it's heavy. The more you add, it's heavy. That reusable part of it is very interesting.
The weaving process is a labor of love, requiring patience, skill, and attention to detail. Each hair attachment is a unique piece of art, reflecting the beauty and creativity of Tari Robinson.
I know that machines are involved, and I started browsing about the machines, and I found out that it's beyond me. So I said, okay, let me still see what we can do manually. So we started the manual process. And even when it came out, I knew that it was too hard. And that's where the challenge came in. How to get a plant-based organic softener. It took us years to get to where we are.
Like any innovation, the journey has not been easy. from perfecting the extraction process to gaining market acceptance. Tari has faced her fair share of challenges, but her determination remains unwavering.
I think I started with about 8 staff. No, 6. Just 6 of us. And then we grew to become 10. For now, because the machine extracts before they still comb manually, we have improved from maybe 2 packs a week to 2-3 packs every day. So for us, that's improvement. And then for sales, we can't meet up demand. As I talk to you every day, people are placing for orders. They want to do bulk purchase, especially from the US, from Canada, Greece, Sweden, different countries.
While the hair attachments are the major targets, Tari says there are other things that can also be manufactured from plantain and banana if having the right equipment.
Now, when you look at the plantain tree as it's growing, before it bears fruit, there's a pink color thing that comes out. That is very good for plate making or ice cream cups, cutleries.
After years of hard work, Tari's effort was spotted by the Special Assistant to the Governor on Trade and Investment.
Is she here? Is she here?
And while at the first e-commerce empowerment scheme, Governor Doyediri gave Tari an interest-free loan of 240 million naira.
If you bring a useless memo, I will not approve. If you bring a memo that will impact on the lives of the people, you are sure that I will approve. I didn't know that the essay on investment saw it and has already gone. From what we saw, she has already gone to them. And that's what I want most of my appointees to be doing. Part of why our businesses, small businesses are dying is because our interest rate is too high. So a small and medium scale business like hers will go and obtain a loan of 250, and then the interest rate is 30-something%. Our interest rates are killing our small and medium scale small industries. And so what your government will do for you is that you will not pay the interest on the 250 million.
With this kind of funding, of course, we will create more jobs for people. We will employ hundreds of people, sincerely. And at the end of the day, we will have so many made in Bayelsa products, from the hair to shoe, bag, jewelries, mushroom, different things that come out from this same banana fiber or plantain. Never give up. Be resilient and hopeful. Yes, there is always a time, because I didn't start today. I've had several disappointments, but I was focused. I believed in myself that I will make it one day. And yes, that day is today, and we are still moving ahead.
From waste to beauty, Tari's innovation is not just a product, but is now a statement, a clear reminder that beauty and sustainability can go hand in hand. Joseph Kunde, TVC News, Yenagoa.
Green Angle returns in just a moment. Stay with us.
Abeokuta, capital city of Ogun State. We are here to meet a young graduate of arts from Auchi Polytechnic, Edo State, Ebipade Komboye, who has carved a niche for himself, converting old and used flip-flops into creative works of art. Ebipade's love for this style of mosaic art began from his university days, and in 2019, he decided to take it up as a profession. Ebipade sources for his own materials, washes, disinfects, cuts them to bits, then separates the various colors of flip-flops into plastic containers before they are joined together to form a masterpiece. With an eye for detail, ensuring every piece captures the beauty of art he creates, Most of his works take him about 2 to 3 months to complete. He believes his style of art will reduce the amount of non-degradable waste in the environment and promote sustainable solutions.
My name is Komboye Ebipade Eugene. I'm a native of Butu local government area and Ogbujori Southwest. I started drawing at a very tender age, and even after I finished secondary school, I was about going for my degree. Nobody actually discouraged me. They were all in support of my decision. I trained at Ouch Polytechnic as a painter, and ever after graduation, I've been a full-time studio practitioner, recycling flip-flops into mosaic. The material is not something I can take credit for. Even it has been in the school system. Many people have used it over time. So, but many immediately after it was given as an assignment most times. So immediately after assignment, people will just forget about it. But personally, I think there's something that just resonates with sticking things one after the other. And the moment I got the material, it's just click. Before the material, I've worked with collage, cutting papers into tiny bits to create art. I've worked with grains of rice, I colored them, and I've worked with buttons. So having this one, it was just like a door that was just opened for me. Minimally, for the smaller size of work I've done, I've spent up to 5 weeks. And for those ones that are behind me, some of them are up to 2 months. I have to rearrange, and all the process is just there. So let's just say roughly 2-3 months for this one that I have behind me. Before I start working, it's part of planning. I have to select the family of colors I'm using. So what I have there is a palette. I created different colors. Those colors, they are actually not just for the color, but I'm also looking out for their tones, their tonal value, their shades, and this is what helped me build my work. After getting my material, I have to wash them. I wash them. After washing them, I cut them into different colors, different tones, different shades, and arrange them. So in that way, it makes my work a little bit easier, because I will know when I have my picture, I have what I'm working on, I know the shade, the tone, and the values. For art, it's not like, oh, because someone is recycling, or because someone is drawing with pencil, I should do it. It doesn't work that way. It has to be an inbuilt something, because it's easy for me to do this, but it will be very difficult for someone else. The simplest thing you will see as an artwork will be very difficult for someone else. So it has to be inbuilt. For people that do recycling, they don't just do recycling because there is a need for recycling. They do recycling because it's part of them, because they have the spirit for it. So I can't really tell anybody to go into recycling if it's not in them, because it's like they will just ruin their career. So just in art, you do what works for you. You have to figure out your strengths. What is your strength? So that's, I think every young artist and everybody that's aspiring to be an artist should just focus on what seems to be their strength and develop it. I didn't start this today. I started doing collage right from secondary school. So you see, even when I went to Ouch Polytechnic for my national diploma, it actually, among all the assignments I was given then, the one that have to do with this arrangement of material, was like the one that stressed me more, that is because it's part of me. So, and I graduated, I'm doing this. I care about my environment because this stuff, they affect the environment, and I am part of the environment. So if the environment is harmful, definitely I'll be the victim. Kind of that difference is what I actually wanted. I wanted to be able to, I wanted something to give me an identity. So when I was introduced to it, I saw it as a golden opportunity. Then I stretched it out to my environment by picking up the Dunlops, the flip-flops and all that around my environment. Yeah. After graduating from Auchi Polytechnic, I was posted here for my youth service. So I served here, and during my service, I was offered this field because I saw it. I saw the need that I have need for it. So they accepted that I should be using it. And even after my service, I think they saw how I don't know, maybe it's my level of commitment maybe. So they offered me the space to be working. Life is in stages. I get to the apex of this building, there's no more ladder to climb. So I really don't want to go through the elevator, I want to go through the stairs. I just want to enjoy the process and see how I grow. So I just want to let the process speak.
That's about it on this week's edition of the program. Until I come your way next time, remember, together we can build a sustainable world. I am Esther Makwariola. Bye for now.